Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today we're going to be doing this beautiful look that I saw on Lori Harvey recently. You're going to see the picture on the thumbnail, but I thought it was really pretty, so I was like, okay, I want to go ahead and do that. You guys see that I do like to do a lot of recreations, and I was really inspired by that look. It's a super simple look, but it's so pretty, and I'm so ready to do it. So we're going to be using some TikTok hacks and TikTok trends during this tutorial. I love trying TikTok makeup hacks, so we'll see how they come out. So if you guys are interested in seeing me create this look by Lori Harvey and using these TikTok trends, then stay tuned. Don't forget to like my video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and let's get started. All right, let's start off with our skincare. We're using the Petals Hydration Serum from Lashing Out Glam. This is going to moisturize the skin and get it nice and prepped for putting on foundation. If you have oily skin, you want to make sure your skin is hydrated so you don't overproduce oils. Then I put on a little rose water as a toner just to make sure that all of the oils are getting settled. Now we're going to go ahead and moisturize. This has SPF in it. It's the Glow Lotion from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and we're going to rub that in and get our face nice and prepped and ready. Now that we have those products on, our skin is nice and supple. We're going to go ahead and go on with our e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. This is their new primer, and it is really good. I definitely highly recommend it. Your makeup will look flawless, and it is nice and sticky and helps your foundation to last all day. So I'm just rubbing that all over the face, and I'm going to use my little fan to help to dry it into the skin. And as you can see, everything looks nice and smooth right now, and this is definitely just a great base to use prior to putting on foundation. Now we're going to go into a setting powder that is similar to our complexion. It's called Caramel Delight from Lashing Out Glam. It's one of the cookie powders, and it is beautiful. Then we're going to go into our Too Faced foundation, and this is the matte one. My favorite foundation. It lasts all day, and my oily skin has really been loving it. It does not get too oily over time, and it is definitely just a nice coverage. So I'm just blending that in, making sure the canvas is starting off right. And as of right now, I'm noticing this foundation is actually a tinge too dark for me, and that's just because I still have my winter color. So as we get a little warmer, it's going to get better. But right now I'm putting on the Cookie Concealer from Too Faced, Born This Way, and this is one of my favorite concealers. It has a huge dope applicator, and now we're going to try this new TikTok hack. Now for the new trick, you take the concealer from here, around your nose. We already have it around the mouth, and then bring it up here. So let's do the same here. Just bring it around the nose, connect it here, and then have it come down here. All right, beauty, so this is the first TikTok trend that we're doing. You saw how I do my highlighting contour normally. We're switching it up, and we're doing it how they do it. So it goes around the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth, and around here. So that is what we did. It is looking very extra, but we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and add my contouring too, because I like to let the concealer sit. So let's do that. We're going in with the Juvia's Place Bain Foundation Stick and using that as a contour. It blends beautifully, and I highly recommend using these for contour. Then we're going into the P. Louise Winter Rose Base as a blush and tapping this in. When you do your foundation and do your highlighting and contouring, always tap, don't swipe, and as you can see, it will blend into the skin seamlessly, and it looks amazing. Now if you swipe, you move the coverage around, and this keeps the coverage and also gives you a nice smooth base, and everything blends together seamlessly as long as you tap. So just tapping along and making sure to go around the nose as well. Get that nose popping, bring it into the brows always, and then tap out the blush. I'm just tapping. As you can see, it blends out beautifully, and there's no swiping, just tapping until everything blends. Now for me, I wanted to just do the rest of my face how I normally do it, and now we're going to blend in this concealer so we can get the most coverage.
And for the concealer, once again, we're just tapping, and everything is going to blend out beautifully. And then once I get everything tapped out, I'm going to go in with the sponge, and the sponge is what makes everything look nice and airbrushed. So tap with your brushes to get the best coverage, because the sponge does take away coverage if you go in with the sponge first. But if you tap out with the brush first and then go in with the sponge, it just will make everything look seamless and you won't miss your coverage. So as you can see, everything is getting nice and blended and looking smooth, and that is what you want to see when you are about to start to set.
I think I might like it.
Now to set, we're going in with the Caramel Delight powder from Lash Now Glam once again, and putting a really light dusting of this over the face to make sure that everything is set before we go in with the highlighting contour. That looks nice. So now we're going to go ahead and go with our snickerdoodle, which is our highlighting powder, and we're going to use this nice little pad and just tap this in. These are from Shein and they work beautifully, and the shape is perfect, so I highly recommend it. I think they were like $3, and I'm just using this to tap the powder into the skin instead of letting it sit too long, and it's just going to set everything in place. Then we're going into the Blended Fruits palette from Fruits Cosmetics to contour and make sure that we get everything nice and chiseled. Definitely go down the nose and go down, I like to go down my jawbone as well to make sure everything looks nice and chiseled. And then I'm going in with one more layer of the setting powder because we're about to go in with our eyeshadow, and I need to have something there to catch any fallout. Then whatever is left on there, I go over my highlighted areas, but I don't add more powder. I just go over those areas, except for the smile lines. I do add a little extra for the smile lines.
Alright, so we're going to try a cut crease wing hack using a floss.
Start off by adding your base. I'm using the Fruits Cosmetics base in coconut and tapping that out to make sure that everything is going to look nice and pigmented.
Right, now we're going to go ahead and try this hack.
Put the floss shape to your eye for the shape that you want the cut crease, and blend the shadow that you want to be in your crease over the floss in order to create the cut crease shape.
Now let's just kind of follow through over here to complete the shape.
Now we're creating a gradient, so right now I'm going into a color that's a little lighter than the one that we have in the crease in order to make sure that we have our gradient starting, because you don't want it to be just one harsh color. And then I'm going into a color that's lighter than both of those colors to blend out right above the brow and soften everything with a nice fat blending brush that's going to make everything look seamless. As you can see, everything is starting to look like a lot softer and less harsh.
Let's clean out the crease.
I'm using a Peachy paint called Tangy Tease, and just taking my time to map out how I want the cut crease to look. So we already created the shape. Now you really just have to follow the line that you created and take your time and pat out the base that you're using. As you can see, I'm taking my time to make sure that that line is nice and straight. And by doing that, you literally just take your flat brush and tap along the line until it looks nice and flawless. So now I got the line how I want it. I'm tapping the rest of the base at the bottom of the lid, and then I'm going over around the cut crease with this flat brush and with the crease color in order to define the crease more and make it look even more crisp.
Now tap the light color into the crease over the paint. So the second hack with the floss is to put the liner on here to help you get a straight liner.
Take the ends and create the triangle shape for you to be able to have the tail end of the wing liner, and then use your liner to complete the look. So once you already have the shape, you really just have to fill it in and just sharpen the lines. So if you have any issues with doing liner, that actually was a good hack to help you to have a guide on how to get it perfect. And then we also used it to extend the front of the eye as well with the liner. Then went in with some brown shadow and blended it over the brown liner just to give it more of a smoked out liner look. So just take your time if you want a smoked out liner look. Use shadow and just sharpening everything now as far as the line that we have extended in the front. And then we used the base that we used on the eyes and put it more in the front, just extending the cut crease to the inner corner, and then using the shadow once again to set it.
Alright beauties, one eye done. This looks really cute. I do think the hack is helpful if you have issues with the cut crease, but you can definitely do this without it. Alright beauties, so now let's go ahead and start putting on our mascara.
We're using the bottom line mascara from Lashing Out Glam and getting those bottom lashes nice and popping. As you can see, they're barely there right now, but watch how they look after we finish with this mascara. It is amazing. I absolutely love this mascara. And the lashes are popping. Yes, honey, look at them lashes. Look at them lashes, y'all. Then we're using the same base that we used on the lid and putting it into the waterline. That is one thing that's good about the paints from P. Louise. You can use them in your waterline as well as on the lid. Then we're going into our Lashing Out Glam brow pencil. It's called Sketched, and they are absolutely amazing. They give you such a sharp brow, and they are just everything. As you can see, it gives you hair-like strokes, and it's very pigmented but not over pigmented, so it looks very, very natural. So now I'm going in with my concealer to clean up the brow and make sure everything looks nice and sharp, as well as just to kind of diffuse the shadow a little as well. That's why I like to do my brows after I do my eyeshadow, because I do feel that the under eye concealer is very, very, very good at diffusing the shadow and just giving you that nice natural halo. Now we're just using a brush to blend around. Perfect. And we are about to go into the blush binder from the crayon case. I'm using the reddish color in that because I wanted this to mimic more around the color that was on Lori Harvey's eye, and if you see it, you'll see it's more of a burnt orange, and so that's what I used in order to get that effect and have it look more similar to hers. So now I'm going in with these lashes from Beauty Bakery. They are from the cookie collection. There's 4 pairs that come in it, and I'm adding that to my lashes. Then I felt like I wanted them to be even more dramatic, so I went into the Extension Seeker from Salon Perfect, and that is what we have on right now. And now I'm just going over my liner over the lash to make sure that the lash band is hidden. And look at how gorgeous this looks, you guys. Now we're going to go ahead and blend in the powder that was left on the eye and just make sure that that is blended into the face.
Alright, it's time to bronze. We're going to go in with the blush binder from the crayon case.
This bronzer is so pretty, as you can see. Gives such a gorgeous sun-kissed look, and I absolutely love it. We are just putting that around the perimeter of the face, above the cheekbones, above the contour. And then I just wanted to go back in a little bit with my sponge that had the powder on it and make sure that everything looks nice and seamless without adding any additional powder, just using what was on it. Now I'm just blending everything away using my e.l.f. Cosmetics blotting powder, which I use as a setting powder, and it diffuses everything and makes everything look airbrushed and look perfect. As you can see, it's looking, my face is sitting right now, like it looks so good. I absolutely love how this came out. I love how the face looks with the highlighting technique that we did from TikTok, it looks amazing. And now we're going in with the Apple Fusion palette from Fruits Cosmetics and going into the orange blush, which is my favorite blush out of there, and adding that to our cheekbones. And just look at how beautiful that is. Everything looks so good right now. This is so spring ready. And then back in with the big fluffy brush to diffuse everything once again and make sure it is not looking too harsh, and it is looking amazing. Now we're going into the Honor Roll highlighter from the crayon case, which is a beautiful champagne color that is perfect for any skin tone, and we're adding that all around the face, going over the cheekbones, over the nose, and over the eyebrows as well. And look at how pretty this is. Then we added a little bit also to the inner corner as well, and I love it. And now we're diffusing that a little with the big fluffy brush once again, making sure that nothing is too harsh and everything looks nice and blended. And then we're going into the Lashing Out Glam King lipstick. This is one of my favorite lipsticks I use to outline my lips. And then to the color Exposed from Lashing Out Glam as well. Look at how beautiful this looks, you guys. Look at how beautiful that is. Absolutely stunning. This lip was so, it gave me life. Now we're going into another Lashing Out Glam lippy and adding that to the center of the lip, and it looks amazing. This lip was so pretty to me. It went so perfect with this look, and I'm here for it. And we're going in with our Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss just to give that extra shine, and boom. That is the look, you guys. This is super gorgeous. Spring ready. We are ready, spring. Come on. Groundhog. Then add.
Alright, beauty, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial doing this Lori Harvey cut crease. It is so freaking cute, you guys. I freaking love this cut crease. I think it is so beautiful. Instead of it being more of a neutral tone, I did it more of like a peachy look, and I am so here for it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know how you guys feel about this look. This is so spring ready, and I am so like, y'all, I'm here for this. I think that this is the perfect look for me to transition you guys into spring now that it is March. So I hope you guys love how this looks. Let me know if you would rock this look. Let me know, and let me know if you think that I did a good job of creating the look. Now when I do these looks, I don't have any information on how the look was created. It's just pretty much me coming out of my head and thinking of different techniques that they used to come up with the look. So I love how it looks, and I hope you guys do too. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed, because I'm gonna have more videos coming and some more fun videos coming that I can't wait to share with you guys. Expanding my content, like I told you guys, we're gonna have more fun this year. We're going to explore more, and I am here for it. I hope you guys are too. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hey, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to be your own kind of beautiful, because there's only one you. Bye.